going skydiving. And it was pretty crazy. You strap a guy in the back. I mean, I told him I'm not interested. Theo told me that too. Just tell a guy, you're not interested. You're just here for the jump. I was there for the jump with like a parachute. I didn't want, I didn't want to jump without a parachute, because jumping without a parachute is, you might as well be falling off a roof or something. Doing that is not very fun. I've never done it, but I've had some coworkers that have done it, and some buddies. I don't think they were looking forward to it. I don't even think they were planning on doing it either. I was planning on jumping out of a plane. You never know what happens if the plane lands. The only part where I was a little bit scared was just as we're jumping out, because we were pretty high. We were like 10,000 feet. That's pretty high. Before we even jumped, you need sign all kinds of papers and stuff. We jumped, and then we fell. We did a flip too. I mean, that caught me by surprise, that the flip and stuff. I didn't know what we were doing. I don't know. I'm not interested. That's probably the closest to heaven I've ever gotten. And then we started falling and falling and falling. But then he pulled the parachute, and as he pulled that, I was like, ooh. I almost felt like I was gonna fall out of my straps or something. But the harness was really good. As we're floating in the parachute, all of a sudden the guy adjusts something. Well, whoop. Man, that scared me a little bit. He could just drop you. And when I was going down, driving the parachute, it was pretty fun. It was just like a horse and buggy. You pull one way and you go whoop, and then you pull the other, you go whoop. It was a lot of fun doing that. When we were coming down, I never looked at the color of the parachute, and that's a colorful parachute if I've ever seen one.